Okay, we're ready for part two. We're going to cover some of the components. First of all, this guy did an amazing job on the boards. This is old print and play. And he did just an incredible job on the artwork. I helped by, I guess I didn't really help with his artwork, but what I did is I took his artwork and you get this humongous pile of printables, and I printed them on labels, and I put it on chipboard. Chipboard, you can buy at the art store, or you can save your cereal boxes, and you can mount it right on your cereal boxes. See, I bought page-size shipping labels, half-page size shipping labels. You can see a little white line there, but the artwork is fantastic. All right. So also comes in the box is the package that you print out are Dungeon Lord anger cards. So when you start a dungeon, you deal yourself 3, and you start building up power to torment the players. So, for example, every turn that goes by, I believe you add an anger point, and you store them up. And you could do things like horrible trap your players. Play this card, next time a hero triggers a trap, the damage from that trap is not defendable. That's pretty cool. So there's more stuff in there like that. Lots of fun to torment your players. So this is not inherently a co-op game, but I do like to play it co-op. And because sometimes Saturday afternoon no one's around, so I come up with my own scheme. Then you have treasure cards. Treasure cards, also very cool. At the end of a combat, that is when there's no monsters left alive, then what you do is you have all the players roll a d6. Each character rolls a d6, and if a d6 happened to come up, not always so lucky. My other game masters can tell you I roll terribly all the time. Somebody rolls a 6, they get to draw a treasure card. Some treasure cards are better than others. Some of them are downright dastardly. This one is a good one. You found a large potion hidden away in a really secret-looking hiding place. Good for you. Roll in the chart below. So each one of these potions are actually improve like damage dice, defense dice, attack dice, defense dice. They give you extra. They give you extra adrenaline or stuff like that. And this is a one that's got a whole bunch of potions inside it. Like a bunch of uses. So now, if you're playing in a random dungeon, they also get a whole bunch of sets of monster cards. So you get the standard one here. And you could see, here's an example. The green, monsters, 3 orcs, 3 goblins, furniture, none, doors, 1. So, let's say to do this, we pull a card out. Here's the tile. Then I'd set up 3 orcs and 3 goblins. Well, I don't have any orcs. I don't have any goblins available. I don't have any orcs available right now. So, here's my orcs. Here's my orcs. And I do have some really old Warhammer figures from the 90s, and there's my goblins. Now, when you when you open a room, you'll find these things inside the room. Those are figures, not dice. So you also get like the components that are printable, really nice quality artwork doors, very nice, and you get large chests. Large drawer dressers or something, closet, armoire, whatever, tables. That's a nice sarcophagus. You also get treasure stacks. Small chest of drawers. Here's a pit trap. There's a chest. And but now I like to do my own crafting. It's probably why the tables, probably why these cardboards look nice. I make my own doors. I make these out of Sculpey. I have more than I need, so if anybody's interested, let me know. This works a little bit better than that. So I also have a little table. Just dresses things up a little better. So the next cards, we're talking about the monster cards. So you've got standards, and you've got the crypt, undead, mummies, skeletons. Undead, crypts, chests, so forth and so on. Then there's the burial grounds. I think these are slightly stronger critters. And you've got the depths. Woohoo! Even stronger critters. And you've got the greens, which are yet another type of critter set. So these are all, you pick what level you want to go up against the critters on, because the critters vary in difficulty, so I'm going to stay with standard. So that's that. We've got the treasure, the angle, so forth and so on. We've got the components. I made my own traps. I think they look better. Here's a nice pit trap. So let's cover the game a little bit. Some things that I was working on to help me remember the rules. I have some notes here. You can see that the artwork is quite good. Really spiffy artwork. All right. So let's talk about what I was noting down here. First of all, how do you attack? So, actually, there's some character sheets here. And you attack with, you can see that too well. Let's see, you attack with your attack totals, your weapon. Here, this Sparky the Ears, the Elven Sorcerer, has one attack die total. So he's going up against, Sparky's going up against a goblin, and the goblins are no really difficult to beat. So we'll say this particular goblin has an attack of 1, and he's got a defense of 2. So Sparky the Ears meets him on the battlefield. Attacks. He rolls 1 die to attack. Sparky's blue, and the bad guys are red. The bad guys have 2 defense. So what you're going to do is you're going to compare successes. So a success is 4 or greater. So the attack was 3. That's not a success. The defender had 2. Has 1 success for defense. It doesn't really matter because this doesn't cancel anything out over here. So he threw a dagger at him. So now the goblin comes up. He's also got 1 attack, and he will do his 1 attack. And Sparky he's pretty good there. He's got 3 defense. So Sparky's gonna get all ready for this goblin to come in. He's got a 3 defense because his dex is high. So Sparky defended with 1 success. The goblin did not succeed in an attack. So we're going to go through it again. And also there are also initiative cards, which we will just pull out a normal deck of cards during combat. Um, during combat, you have a number of cards equal to the Dungeon Master plus the players. So if you've got a Dungeon Master and 4 players, you've got 4 initiative cards. In this particular case, we're going 1 against 1. We're going to see who attacks first. The red one is, we'll go with red with the red dice. The bad guy, and the black one is Sparky the Elf. So we're going to mix them up. Let's see who goes first. Red is the goblin or Sparky the Elf? Sparky the Elf goes first. Then bad guys have their say. So Sparky goes, he rolls his 2 dice. He rolls his 1 die for attack. Let's see if he can cleave the, he doesn't, no success. So this goes back and forth. Bad guys have usually 1 or 2 or 3 health, and the good guys have up to 7 health. So that's the way that goes. So it just so happens that beginning characters are not very powerful. But one thing that the elf does have that I didn't mention before is that the elf has a fireball spell, and he can cast that many spell points a day, 10. He can only cast 6 spells per day, but he can use 10 spell points. So we'll look at the difference there later. So he's got a fireball spell. So what a fireball spell does is we're going to see a bunch of goblins there. And he is going to roll a success, hopefully. Oh, look at that, he did. So what happens is that the fireball spell affects all of the goblins in a specific area. You'll have to look up the spell later. So each one of them has to do a save. So each one of their defense is 2, so this one's going to defend, see if he can defend. He defended against 1 success. This one's going to defend against 1 success. He did. And this one's going to defend against 1 success. He does. So all these goblins successfully defended. His life is over soon. So, oh well. So, things to think about when you're playing. You have these potions, and these potions do various things. So I'm going to put you on pause for a second because I have to go find my gyp sheet. So hold on.